And welcome back to the Multinational Football League. We have the Chicago Aviators going against the San Antonio Black Knights here in San Antonio, Texas. This one is set to be a pretty high-powered game here versus, what's coming in as an 0-2 team. Not a lot of people thought they were going to go 0-2 with Kyler Murray, but you know what? It did end up happening, and they're looking for the rebound. Meanwhile, the Chicago Aviators had a disappointing performance just the week prior, and now we're seeing if Jared Goff and the Aviators can lay waste to the Black Knights here in just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please drop a like, subscribe before we kick this one off, that would be great. But with that being said, speed's going to slow, and we're going to jump forward to the end of the game. Let's get it. And the Aviators first to kick off. So San Antonio will start their drive at the 25 on the return. So Kyler Murray. Let's see what's gone into some of their problems here. What's Murray been like? Okay, so 37 for 52, 343 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3, I repeat, 3 INTs. So they're looking to not throw a pick this week, as it seems like he has a pick for all the weeks already. 1 pick, 1 game, 2 picks the other. So, like I said, just hoping that they find a groove here. Murray under center. Handoff. They're going to go to the outside. It's a nice run. Going to get 19 yards. Some running backs only get that much. We'll see if he's able to break that barrier between the 19 yards or 20. Doesn't really matter. But Murray. All matters right here. That's nearly a pick. Anzalone, I believe, was on that pass deflection, so they'll say. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. 2 backs in the backfield. And now Murray is slammed. Aiden Hutchinson crashing in on the defensive line. The Aviators and Black Knights. I'm telling you, man, this one's going to be a huge one with the defenses as all the others have. But Murray is going to have to step up, so to speak. And it's going to have to be third. It's going to be 3rd and 19, excuse me, at the 35. Murray looking to throw. Oh, and he's sacked again. Wow, what a play for the Aviators. Forcing 4th and 26, backs them way out of any field goal try. And they'll kick this one from about their 15. As they'll receive theirs at the 15 and go all the way down to the 24. So pretty much a 10-yard return, maybe minus a yard. But let's take a look at Goff's success, okay? 30 for 43, 504 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 INTs. So looking, obviously, to reduce the INTs once again with this team and everything, but still a pretty good quarterback, and Goff has to let that one fly. Nearly sacked on the first play of the drive. So it'll be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Goff with a nice looking pocket, and he's just going to throw it to the sideline. He can't find anybody, and he can't wait too long because we know how fast that line deteriorates as seen on the first play. So the Aviators possibly having a 3 and out here. We'll take a look and see what they do. Deep down the field, it's caught. 47-yard line. And Jamison Williams with the grab. A huge throw. And the Aviators starting to move down the field. After 2 straight incompletions, it didn't look very good, but Goff seems to know what he's doing, so we'll let him keep on going. Motion to Laporta. Goff under pressure, and he's going to get clobbered as he throws incomplete. Nearly, once again, a sack for the Black Knights. Of course, they would have loved that. And that pass is caught. The slip screen goes for about 2 yards. Makes it 3rd down and 8. Can't count them out. I mean, last time they were at a 3rd down, they made a huge play. So we'll see what they do here. Play action. Nice looking pocket. He's got the 1st down and more. Laporta down inside the 25 to the 23. Sam Laporta. Man, let me tell you, that guy is set to do amazing things in this league. If you watched week 1, he took a play that was really supposed to be, only maybe a TFL yard at most, and put it in the high gear to go all the way for a touchdown in that game. Meanwhile, pass is caught on the underneath route, 1st down for the Aviators at the 12. Now inside the red zone and deep in it. 1st down here for the Aviators. Goff goes under center. 1st handoff of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs. Going to get 4. And we're going to see 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line. So again, looks like somewhat of a single back for him. And that is going to be crushed at the line. A loss of 3 results in 3rd and 9. Jahmyr Gibbs gets smoked. An insane size disadvantage there. And really, it's going to be 3rd and long here. Goff throws. St. Brown, touchdown! Aviators get into the end zone first in their away game. And Amon-Ra St. Brown credited with the 1st touchdown of the game. So plenty of time to get there and everything, but not really enough time to account for him turning upfield and going for the touchdown there. So the Aviators will go ahead and kick their extra point. Makes it 7-0, 10 plays, 77 yards, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. All, of course, leading to the touchdown drive, of course. And we're going to see a return here from the 5. Looks pretty good. They'll get it to the 30. Nice broken tackles in between there. And Kyler Murray on a 1st down. Or a 1st clean slate after what appeared to be a terrible drive last time. Play action here for Murray. He's going to get off to his tight end. He's got a 1st down and 3 yards on top of it. Makes it 1st down at the 43-yard line. And now Murray in the backfield with James Conner. Looking to throw. Murray tips this one middle, incomplete. Mifwanyu, I guess is how you say that, and he'll end up getting the forced incompletion there. It's going to be 2nd down. Conner on the handoff, and he is not moving any further than a yard there. 3rd and 9 as he got absolutely riddled right there. Possibly a 5-man rush here. They'll bring it. Murray's running, and he's going down clear back at the 30. 4th and 23. What a play. 3 defensive linemen, including Wingo, who gets the sack. Aiden Hutchinson, of course, getting back there as well, but man, oh man, Murray was just running for his life. Reasonably so. And they're going to go 4th and 23. Obviously, a call to the punt team here. And, oh, trucked a man on the kick or the punt return. Gets them to the 23, whereas they would have been caught at the 20, so a net gain of 3 yards. Jared Goff looking to do the same thing he did out here last time, and Jahmyr Gibbs gets smoked behind the line again. Same man as last time with the TFL. Going to be the 20-yard line, and the Aviators, of course, having troubles in the run game as of right now. None in the passing game, and Amon-Ra St. Brown drops the ball. As I was just saying something good about him. 3rd and long. Here at 13, 20-yard line. Pass is going to the slip screen, and he's going to be taken down just behind it. It's Wilson Sr., maybe Jr.? Couldn't exactly read the nameplate there, and man, he came crashing down. No blockers ahead of him, and he just ends up getting what this team needs for a 3-and-out forced here for the Black Knights, the Aviators, to punt. So a really nice defensive stand right there. Would like to see more of that if you're a Black Knights fan. And uh-oh, we have an injury. Same man that made the tackle. Wilson Sr. going out. We'll see what's to come of that later on here. 3 minutes, 16 to go in the first. Murray. He's going to zip this one into double coverage. James Conner gets blasted. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Passing yards for the San Antonio Black Knights so far. -18. So not looking good for this Black Knights team. And that's 6 yards to make up for it. And uh-oh, that's not what you want to see. Especially with Aiden Hutchinson on the line and injury. Brown going out, and just when you thought the going was already bad. 3rd and 4. Murray to throw. Pass. Sideline is caught. 1st down. 2 catches for Trey McBride and 22 yards the result. And Murray delivering a nice little pass along the sideline. I don't want to say it was a good or great pass, but certainly decent. I mean, hell, he made the completion. It's a 1st down, so, you can't complain too much as Connor will rush ahead for 3. James Conner last week, 23 rushes, 76 yards, and no touchdowns on what was a disappointing workload for him. I mean, with 23 rushes, you should at least have over 100, maybe 10, I would think, but I don't know. We'll see, and that was a nice little grab by Harrison. Harrison Jr., of course, the rookie out of Ohio State, getting that grab. Nice one there is Murray going to go under center, looking to throw. He's going deep, and it's knocked away. Midfield stripe is where they'll be stopped. Calais Campbell is credited with the forced incompletion downfield, and it's going to be 4th and 2. And this kick is going way out at the 30. Not exactly the best punt in the world, but we'll see what the defense is able to do about it. Still a 7-0 ball game for the Chicago Aviators. Heading into under a minute and a half left in the 1st quarter. So they'll hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs here. He gets 6 yards. And Jahmyr Gibbs has been mainly held in check. That might be his longest rush of the day so far here in this 1st quarter of play, as the O-line deteriorating quickly, and he's brought down by about 3 different people. What a play. Jones, of course, getting back there. Nichols and Goff, I mean, of course, just getting put on notice right there. 3rd and 11. Big chance here to make a statement. Goff. Throwing deep. Dropped. Oh, man. What a break for the Black Knights. Thompson, the closest in coverage. I believe that was his man to cover as well. Ooh, if he would have caught that, that might have been his job. As with 4th and 11 coming, the catch will be made at the 18. No return needed as he did step out of bounds. And Murray, the throw, passes caught, and it's going to be 2nd and 4. So, end of the quarter. Goff being taken down for the first time. Murray having sack problems. 2 sacks, maybe even 3 at this point. It's not been a good thing for either line so far. Both of them are fighting relentlessly. So 2nd and 4 at the 24. Connor with some adjustments to the inside, and Connor staying on the ground for a minute. I hate when the game does that because it makes it seem like he's injured. Murray gonna take off with the ball. Does he have the speed? And he will get to the 47. That's something you don't want to see. Huge hit being taken by Kyler Murray from the Aviators secondary. Makes it across the 40 to the 45. Finally being brought down at the 47. On what was a great trick play. First down at the 47 now for the Black Knights. Pass is caught. He's still up on his feet. It's going to be another first down. The Black Knights making the Aviators know that they won't give up here. The second quarter seems to be a drastic change. And uh-oh. False start. Number 76 targeted with that. Hernandez, the lineman. As it'll be 1st and 15 now at the opposing 47. Handoff, or fake handoff. Murray will rush forward for a gain of, well, relatively about 9. 2nd and 6 at the 38. Murray. Pass is, nearly lobbed right back up into another receiver's hands. Harrison almost had it. It gets tipped up in the air. Now it's 3rd and 6. Murray going sideline, and oh boy, that was dangerous. 4th and 6 now, 38-yard line, and they're just going to make the smart decision and punt this ball away. Kick is made from relatively the midfield logo, and they're going to say this is a touchback. So the 20-yard line is going to be where they occupy, as it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 20-yard. Goff. The throw down the middle. What a catch. Amon-Ra St. Brown in a frenzy of Black Knights. You could call it the cavalry right there. Just didn't end up getting anywhere. Jahmyr Gibbs shaking some insane tackles right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line now off of that run. Thought he was going to pull off a beast mode type run, and Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be down at the line of scrimmage. White is the guy that they're going to credit with the tackle, and Jahmyr Gibbs has a wide open lane. It's a 1st down to the 44. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Thompson with the tackle. Great open field tackle made by him, by the way. Jared Goff going under center. He's going to pass out of it. Protection's good. Pass downfield is out of bounds, incomplete. Looked like the intended receiver might have been. I can't exactly tell you now. I was gonna say something about him, but just can't find it. Goff, pass is caught, and it's gonna be a first down. Number 17 catching the ball there, and Goff, man, I'm telling you, you can just find some of these seams sometimes, and he gets on one. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line now for the Aviators. Possibility to go up 14-0 if the Black Knights cannot cause a scene. And oh my, incomplete. Brilliant diving attempt by Williams. Just doesn't end up working out. So again, 2nd and 10 at the 21. Motion to number 17 on the Aviators. Handoff, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have 3. Makes it 3rd and 7. And like I said, Jahmyr Gibbs has mainly been held in check. Now, he has shaken off some big plays here and there, but again, that's here and there plays. Goff passes caught, and that's a first down. Sam Laporta has been very good for the Aviators so far in this season. Whenever they need him, he's right there. And we'll call this one 1st and goal because really, there's no need. Called anything different, and that hit is a good one. Williams credited with the forced incompletion. 2nd and 10 at the 10. Yeah, see why we call that 2nd and goal. 3rd and 1 at the 2. It's an interesting one. Guess it is between the half-yard line there, and Gibbs gonna get the handoff. Touchdown! Chicago Aviators. Jahmyr Gibbs finds his way into the end zone. And he's basically carried in by the Black Knights right there, so they might want to change their tackling technique as the Aviators have gone up by 14 in this first half so far. The Aviators scoring summary, 12 plays, 80 yards, in a 5 minutes and 3 seconds being taken off the clock. Very good work out of the Aviators. Now San Antonio's got to fight back with something here, and this is going to the 27. Kyler Murray. We'll see what he's all about on this drive. This one is going to be basically just to get him right back in the game, and I'll tell you, it doesn't look so good for him right now. James Conner with a decent gain of 7. 2nd and 3 at this 34 now. But like I was saying, San Antonio hasn't really done anything all game. They had that one good drive where they were moving, but it about adds up to that play right there. I mean, tackle made by Terry Arnold, but that's just about how it's gone. They start going somewhere, they find the hole, and it doesn't work out. This one will, though. First down and a lot more for the Black Knights. Jones with the catch, and Kirby Joseph just can't get there in time. Great offensive line help there, and some people are going to be complaining that should have been a holding call. Ref didn't see it, so the game goes on. 1st and 10 at the 43 now. Murray gets it out to James Conner, and it's a 5-yard loss. Second and 15 at the 48 now. And we're seeing the 2-minute warning come into effect. So the Aviators go into the 2-minute warning, the first one with 14-0. And if this drive continues to be any type of way, it could end up switching and Murray just gets planted. 3rd and 15 as the incompletion obviously forced by that defensive line. And ooh, it looks like a blitz coming. They'll get it out. And it's going to be a 4th and inches call, timeout, Aviators. And we're going to see the decision here. Very wise one. 4th and inches at the 33. Murray. Handoff. Connor, taking the edge. He's got a first down inside the 20. And it's going to make it to the 17-yard line. First down for the Black Knights. Great blocking all along. And the first guy that gets to him is Kirby Joseph. He brings him down near the sideline. He won't go out, though. Going to end up being first down 17 with a running clock. And that was to McBride, who just got rocked. Nice physical play on the ball for the Aviators here. And Murray's going to take off. Murray gets a block. Touchdown, Black Knights. Way to take it into your own hands. Kyler Murray is now, he's now meditating in the end zone. But take a look at this. I mean, you cannot ask a better block right there. Bang, right? Get hands on, throw him off, and that's exactly what he did. 14-6. Pending the extra point, 7. And that's exactly what will happen. 9 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Taken off the clock. As the San Antonio Black Knights will kick it back to the Aviators. And they remind them that they're still in this game with that touchdown made by Kyler Murray, and Jared Goff coming back out to reinstate the lead here. 14-7. They've got enough time to go down the field and score if, of course, they feel it is needed. Goff to pass. He's brought down, sacked. It's White on the sack. It's going to be 2nd and 24. Kaiser White with a huge sack right there. It makes it a huge loss, too. I mean, man, what a way to get to the quarterback right there. Kyler Murray clapping it up there. It's going to be 2nd and 24. San Antonio's got all 3 timeouts, and it looks like they're just content with letting the clock get burned out here. Handoff. Gibbs making back a lot of yardage. And yeah, I think they're just going to let this play clock wind down. Or the first half wind down. So, 14-7 at the end of the half. This one, oddly, is a very close one at halftime. 14-7. Black Knights trailing by 7. Taking a look at your halftime report. We'll see what games we're getting into. The Virginia Beach Dragons versus the Dublin Redwoods, 6-13. The Redwoods emerged 3-0 from that matchup. Geno Smith with 2 interceptions in that one, so that's something to clean up later on. Meanwhile, Louisville Lumberjacks at the Memphis Shamrocks, 27-10. The Louisville Lumberjacks emerged 3-0. 3 touchdowns for Jordan Love in that game, only 1 INT. And the San Juan Steamers versus the Brooklyn Blues ends up, well, you know this story. 7-16. The San Juan Steamers go down to 0-3. And Murray trying to get this team their first win, as, you know, it's been a tough one. They've had to grind out every single second of this matchup, and Monroe St. Brown obviously getting the first touchdown. It's not been a good one for them. They'll kick it right back off to the Aviators, which is why I was confused on why they were trying to save timeouts, so to speak. And that return only took 3 seconds to be brought down. Jahmyr Gibbs 10 rushes, 51 yards, a touchdown, and just a little over 5 yards per carry. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, he's got the outside. A huge mistake. It's going to be 1st down at the 49-yard line, still inside Aviator territory. They're hoping that play was just a fluke, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49 now for the Aviators. They're going to take this one to the air. Pass is caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown with another 1st down. And the Aviators taking the sacks and everything to heart right now, as it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line in opponent territory, and Jahmyr Gibbs finally laid out. Only a yard gain, and seems like Black Knights were sleeping for a few. 2nd and 9 at the 39. ISO formation. And Goff looking to throw. It's caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown down the sideline. 1st and goal at the 4. The Aviators have made it their game here. 14-7. And Amon-Ra St. Brown finding the excellent separation right there on that route. Gonna end up being 1st and goal at the 4. And Amon-Ra St. Brown going in motion. Handoff. Gibbs! Only a yard. Standing in front of that touchdown, as Gibbs would have had his 2nd in the game. 14-7. Goff. Throwing. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with the easy completion. Goff a little too excited about that one. Wow. You've seen him running around a little bit, and the Aviators are, of course, now up by 2 possessions here. And it's going to be 21-7, 6 plays, 72 yards, and 3 minutes, 3 seconds of time, and it paid off brilliantly. Here is it ended up being 21-7. The Black Knights will return this one to the 28. Black Knights getting their 1st touch on the ball since the 1st half, and Murray has been having some line problems. Sacked by Wingo. Hutchinson picking him up and slamming him in the backfield. So if that's not enough motivation, I don't know what is. 1st and 10 at the 28. Murray goes under center. Murray. Handoff to Connor. Connor is going to get 3 yards. And, Hutchinson holding his shoulder there. The injury timeout coming up on the screen. That's not good. Trying to see if he tweaked something maybe on the sideline. Meanwhile, 2nd and 7 at 31. Murray. Throwing deep downfield. It's caught. Harrison. Strides. Touchdown. The Black Knights are back. Murray with a magnificent throw down the field. Ooh. 21-14 pending the extra point. And wow, this game has been a back and forth so far, as the Black Knights only 2 plays needed, 72 yards, the strike. Which I think that's honestly a little bit off, but we'll allow it. 21-14. And 1st and 10 coming up here for the Aviators. Let's take a look back at Jared Goff, what he's done this game. Goff has connected on 2 touchdown passes to St. Brown today. They've been the elite duo in this matchup, as Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs only has one so far, and obviously he's got a nose for it. He wants more. Gibbs gets absolutely rocked as he's being brought down. Jahmyr Gibbs, 14 rushes and 82 yards, and that's just in the third quarter. Usually you still see guys going under 50. Goff to throw. Pass is caught, and Gibbs gets picked up and slammed on the sideline. Huge play right there. Made by the Aviators. It's going to be 21-14. Still 3rd and 3. Fullback is not going anywhere. A huge defensive stop for the Black Knights, and they were not fooled at all by the fullback. 21-14 now for the Aviators, and now 4th and 3 coming. Punt is flying high, and is going to be a touchback. So look at this ball at the 20. Marvin Harrison Jr., 4 targets, 3 receptions, 88 yards, and that touchdown, which was a beauty. Burned his receiver, absolutely deserved that pass down the field, and now we'll see what they do with first down here. 2 yards, and Campbell on the tackle. 2nd and 8 here at the 22-yard line. Murray throwing across. It's caught by Harrison, and we have a flag, so just hold your britches. Ooh, with a pass interference on Terrion Arnold that will move him up just a... Well, actually, they declined the penalty, so they're still at the 37. Murray. Pass is caught, and it's Harrison once again with his 5th catch, going over 100 yards now. So 2nd and 1 now at the 46-yard line. The Black Knights trying to fight themselves back into a position to win the game. Murray gets a first down, and he is hip-tossed to the midfield stripe. 1st and 10 at the midfield logo here. And Murray looking to make some magic happen here. He takes this one in. Oof. I get nervous every time I see those quarterbacks taking that ball. They don't slide or anything. Especially not Murray, man. He just takes that ball and lives with the results. As this pass is caught. Nice little pass and catch right there. Marvin Harrison Jr., the recipient. 3rd and inches now. Murray looking to throw. Murray, he's going to take off, and finally sliding. Oh, thank God. Murray to the 34-yard line, and a little bit of a scuffle after the fact, and the Black Knights certainly need a touchdown right here, and that is most likely what they're going to get here. Marvin Harrison Jr. is just working his tail off. First and 10 at the 15-yard line, and if he had split the defenders there, that was a touchdown. So now, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. They're now 5 yards deep into the red zone. Connor in motion. Looking to throw across, and it's dropped. Jones with the drop, and wishes he could have that one back. It would have been a nice little gain. 2nd and 10 at the 15. See what Murray does here. Quick pass out to Jones again, and he gets lit up. It's more of a hospital ball right there. And now 3rd and long, so hopefully they don't have to take this one back. Murray to throw. Going end zone! Caught! Touchdown! The Black Knights tie it up! Wow, Michael Wilson with a touchdown reception, and Murray working the magic here in this game. Wow, what a start to the several games that are going to be posted tonight, as a 21-21 game here. Black Knights, 11 plays, 80 yards down the field in 5 whole minutes flat, taking off the clock, and the kickoff is going to the Aviators, who should be fired up right now. I mean, they had a 14-0 start to this game. The San Antonio Black Knights have just caught up to him, and Jahmyr Gibbs, I'll tell you what, he must have heard me up here in the booth, because since then, he has been going crazy. 14 rushes for about 82 yards, a touchdown now, of course, for him. And Goff is going to go in the middle, 7 yards. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere yet. This match has been a huge advantage. Swing here as the handoff to Gibbs is going to go for only about 2 yards. And Buda Baker, that is a huge guy to take out of the game right now. So they're going to have to operate without Buda Baker. 3rd and 3 at the 33. Goff to throw. Looking! He's got it. First down at the 39. Sam Laporta coming in clutch. So the high-scoring game going into the 4th quarter here. We'll see if the Aviators manage to get something here. I'll tell you what, they'll get a sack. Zach Collins, welcome to the game, buddy. 2nd and 18. And 3rd quarter ends with the Aviators going down with a sack. So Goff has already been sacked before, but that one extra important. Murray has since fixed his sack problem that he had in the first half. 21-21. Aviators, Black Knights tied. 2nd and 18 at the 31. 21 points per each team. The Aviators trying to retain their lead. Goff going for a deep shot. It's picked off. The Black Knights going down the sideline. It's a first down at the 31-yard line. Max Melton with the pick of the game, obviously, because it's the first. That is huge for the Black Knights. Goff taking a deep shot, and this is timed perfectly. They tell you to high point it at some point in your career. That is exactly what that was. And now Marvin Harrison Jr., 7 receptions, 137 yards. So he's really taken this game into his own hands. Kyler Murray, of course, targeting him a little bit more. So there's your equalizer. Handoff to Connor. And Connor going to juke outwards. Going to get him the first down. Nice little play for him here. And with 21 per each team, the San Antonio Black Knights have a chance to take their first lead of this game here in the 4th. Going 5 wide now. Murray is going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage. I can already see the jokes coming. Kyler Murray is too short to see over his own line or throw over it. But, I mean, let's be honest. He threw a dot earlier, which I wasn't expecting. Huge grab. No call. 3rd and 10 at the 19-yard line. And the Black Knights Gonna run the ball. It's not gonna go to plan. Great stop right there. That should limit him to only a field goal here. But it still will be a lead for the Black Knights, and that's exactly what they've wanted this entire game. So on 4th and 10, they'll go ahead and attempt the 36-yarder. It's up and good. And this one straight down the middle, as it should be. It's a medium-range shot, but one of the easier ones in this league. Is the Black Knights have just taken their first lead of the game. We'll see if the Aviators can do something here. A 21-24 matchup so far. 1st and 10 at the 27. Goff to throw. He is nearly brought down. Big time play. I mean, just to not get sacked, but releasing that ball and getting right back to the line of scrimmage, that has to mean everything. Goff throwing. Medium pass is caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 45. And now this team that we've seen week 1 obviously down by a possession. They only need a field goal to tie it right back up. But they're thinking end zone. I know they are. Because this game has gone way too far to lose by a field goal, and the only one at that, as that is not a good sign. Decker going out. His injury report will be coming up as well as the others at the end of the game. Goff to throw. It's caught. It's going to be a first down at the 40-yard line. A huge play made there. 21-24. Still, so the Black Knights, like I said, I mean, they've had a very good game in the second half, and they've certainly stepped up at least a little bit on defense, I would say. I mean, first pick of the game coming in the 4th quarter. I mean, for either defense, that's a little embarrassing, but the Black Knights will certainly take it. Nice little deflection right there. Number 23 right there. Murphy Bunning. And it'll be 3rd short. Kind of like my brain just short-circuited. And that's 4th and inches. 30-yard line. What do they choose to do? They could go for it and keep their drive alive, or they could take their 3. The Aviators call, and we'll get it right here as they are going to kick the field goal. Smart move. This one from about 47. Kick is up. It is good. Aviators. 24-24. This game goes back to a tie. So the Black Knights have now gained a lot of momentum in the home game so far. Is going to be 1st and 10 at the 28. We'll take a look at Kyler Murray's stats of today. 15 for 28, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. A 24-24 ball game still. The Black Knights have certainly clawed their way back. And Connor staying up. Wow. What an effort run right there. Didn't go for much, but that's why we call them effort runs. Even if you don't get too much, you're still making your strength and conditioning coach happy with those broken tackles. Meanwhile, Murray's going to go down for the first sack since the first half. So this line has really been sewn back together, but now time to take matters into his own hands. Murray is just not going to get this completion. I don't know what he was thinking, but certainly can't be that. 4th and 11 at the 27-yard line. A 24-24 matchup still at hand for the Aviators. And I mean, honestly, that is the stop you need right here. If you want your touchdown winning or your game winning touchdown, field goal, whatever, you've got to waste time here, but you've got to make your way down the field as well. I mean, more than likely, you're going to leave a little bit of a time for your opponent, but if you do just what you did on that last drive, you're golden. And Goff almost getting wrecked on that play. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Goff. Make sure everybody's got the call. Looking to throw. Good protection. Sideline. And it's Gibbs for a first down at the 45. That is a huge play for the Aviators. Sorry, my voice... ooh, Lord. My voice kind of gave out on me right there for a second. So... excuse me. 1st and 10 at the 45 now. The Chicago Aviators moving their way clear down the field. San Antonio Black Knights have... Ooh. I was going to say, they've gotten better on their defense for sure. And, oh man, that could have been a pick, possibly to the house, too. Would have been nice to return it from 45 yards out. But Goff is going down for a sack. That's equally as good. 3rd and 22 now, and wow. Baron Browning gets back there, and man, I'll tell you, this matchup has specifically been sacks. And lots of them. The Aviators and the Black Knights have been battling the entire game. The Black Knights, of course, have always kept it close, but they have never come this close. They have the... Ooh! That was almost a first down and maybe, perhaps even a touchdown for number 17 on the Aviators, but a nice diving attempt saves that. San Antonio Black Knights, I mean, you got to give it to them. The effort that they put in this game has been way too good to lose right now. Marvin Harrison Jr., 9 targets, 7 receptions, and the yards stay about the same. Touchdown, as always. He is a good and developing rookie, so it's always good to see that come into effect, and Kirby Joseph's going to take Connor down for the 3-yard gain. And like I said with the Aviators, I mean, the Black Knights have the same exact chance. You just can't let up any bad plays on offense. Connor doing a good job there of getting the chunk play, which is going to be really good for burning down that clock as well. 3rd and 2. Murray throws over the middle, and it's dropped. A huge dropping problem now, and I think that's the same guy. Yes. It's Jones once again. I mean, they might want to take him out of the game. He's not catching any, and it's starting to look bad. Yet another 3 and out, and you wonder if this offense can actually step up and do what they need to win. The Aviators needing something big here as well, because they haven't been able to get past this Black Knights defense since the second half has really even started. I mean, the opening drive, yes, that's a little different. Sacked! 5th sack of the day for the Black Knights. Goff has been brought down. Zaven Collins bringing him down. Wow. That's at least who they credit the sack going to. I do not think that looks like the same person at all. 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line, so being pushed inside their 20. Now Goff going from under center. Good line hold, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 after all their troubles. And as with all these high scoring, crazy games, I'm starting to run out of recording room. So we might have to get an extra video here. We'll see if this game ends. Before that, big throw downfield is picked off. Going down the sideline. Is it a pick six? Yes, it is. San Antonio Black Knights. Sean Murphy Bunting has just made the biggest play. And that is a possible upset. Wow. Murphy Bunting with the pick six right there. Oh my goodness. This has been a wild match. San Antonio looking more and more like they're going to get a 1-2 game here. They know how to fight back against high-powered opponents. The Aviators were a little cocky going into this game, so maybe that's part of the reason why that all happened. And the 2-minute warning comes as that kickoff goes to the 25. San Antonio is in a bad situation, Chicago is in a bad situation right now. Goff gonna get this one off to the check down. 2nd and inches at the 34. So they've got to fight their way out of their own territory pretty quick here. I would say if you're going to do anything, get down the field first and then worry about scoring on this drive. You don't want the nerves to rattle you too much. So that's just what you've got to focus on here. Looking to throw. He gets the connection over the middle. And nice open field tackles being made for the San Antonio Black Knights. And uh-oh, this looks like man coverage. We'll see if they're able to lock down the receivers here with 5 wide. Goff. Sturdy protection. He's going to throw it out. 1:17 to go. And about 3 minutes of recording for me. So, honestly, we might be able to get this game done. But it's going to come right down to the wire. With time and this game, of course. Goff throwing. Pass is caught. He's still on his feet. Fumble! Aviators pick it right back up. Oh, my goodness. That could have been bad. 45-yard line. Goff throwing. Pass is caught. It's going to go for 6 yards. Open field tackle, and now they're running hurry up. This is exactly what you want to get the Aviators to do here. Pass is caught. And another first down being made. Final timeout being called for the Aviators. And they have to get into the end zone to even be able to force overtime in this matchup if possible. I mean, seriously, folks, it is coming down to the wire. 31-yard line, the Aviators with a chance here. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. And it's going to be 6 yards. The hurry up is going to take a lot off the clock. We could be looking at the final play right here. Goff. Pressured. He's taken. Oh, man. Game over. They're not even counting that as an incompletion. It's game over. 24-31. The Black Knights upset the Aviators, man. What a game. The defense most certainly stepping up in the final moments. Harrison with this big touchdown. That was a key piece to winning this game as well. Was that run right there? We won't have enough time to get into the stat line. Again, the inactives will be posted on the YouTube post. But what's saying so long from San Antonio?